Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel, Cherish Daily Media. I'm going to do a weekend steamer. This is for June 11th. Yeah, we just had a solar eclipse. I hope everybody's doing good with all of these transitioning energies. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of preparing and renewing. So the time for taking things seriously, because you are going through some major transitions in life, whether you know what's going on behind the scenes or not. So that's why we do the weekend steamers. That's why we do these readings, so that we can pick up on the temperature of the energies. So let's see, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so. If you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Let's see what else is coming up. Like I said, we just had that solar eclipse on the 10th. That's a time of, you might feel a little unhinged, like logic is thrown out the door a little bit. And you're just going with your feelings, using your intuition to charge forward, not putting too much logical thought behind things. It's kind of like, well, how am I supposed to know what they're thinking? I'm just doing me. So yeah, lean into your endeavors, lean into those new things that you're getting into, so as to capitalize on this eclipse energy. Let's see what else. Happy birthday to the Geminis. Anyone that's celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. Let me know in the comments what you got going on. Let's see, a lot of people are getting into new relationships. Congratulations, much success to you both, and your families. See what else. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I do have a promo for the fathers for Father's Day. That's coming up in another week and a half. Yeah, it'll be like a mini intuitive. Our fathers need guidance from their spiritual guides as well. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can reach me in any inbox that you can get into where I am, Cherish Daily Media. I'm on all the platforms, or all the major platforms. But you can send me an email, cherishdaily1111@gmail.com. Let's see. There's a lot going on. And of course, I didn't write anything down. So I'll go ahead and get into the reading. Y'all tell me what's going on for the weekend. How are y'all doing? Let's call it our team. Holy angels of love and light, Spirit of the Most High, our higher selves, give me some insights. Give us some insights into the weekend and beyond. Energy is not on anybody's timetable, but we would like some insights for the weekend and beyond. Help me to see clearly. Help whoever comes into this video to receive a message of encouragement, some sort of a heads up. Yeah. What's the tea? Give us the tea. All right. I'm going to cut it and pull from the top. We have the 9 of Wands on the bottom. This is like determination. You're running on sheer will. You know, you are not going to lose. You are determined to win. And this is the healer. So you are that person that people come to for advice and having the answers, you know, the encouragement and things like that. So many of you are starting a new journey. Like I said, this is the Fool card, Major Arcana, throwing caution to the wind. Last weekend steamer, the main energy was the Ace of Swords. So that's like a new way of thinking, new ideas blowing in for you. And here it is. So yes, as I said, with this eclipse energy, you're getting into the groove of this new thing. And it might feel exciting. It might feel like, what? What is happening? What's going on? But go with it. This is a divinely guided energy. It's like a baby being born into, the world. There's guidance, but there's like no control over what's going to happen next. You just got to go with it. And, consider that the faith of a baby. When you're doing these things, have trust that the Most High has you in good keeping, good care. Stay connected. Here's another major arcana. So right here in the middle of your spread, you have two major arcanas. This is the Hermit card. This is you taking yourself to your quiet place, to your closet, to the place that you, are alone with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your concerns and everything. And you're doing that deep spiritual work to go to the next. Now, it's coming up in the challenge position. This Hermit card is coming up in the challenge position, making this transition into this newness a little bit it can be a little bit testy. It can be a little bit challenging, because you might be so into you. See, I see it more of a support, but the challenge is there. This energy, this Fool card energy, it's really about throwing caution to the wind and having your, having whatever comes come. But this has a little bit more of a caution, because it's like with the Fool, anybody might come along. You might accept that. However, this Hermit card has you in contemplation, thinking, if you can't really get along with my energy, if you can't really come along with the way that I'm transitioning, you can't come with me. I'm not teaching anybody anything. I'm learning things on my own. So that can seem a little cold and distant. Look at the colors here we see. It's not that warm and fuzzy. It's, it's cold. It's cold, and look at this, just the color scheme. These past couple of readings, the color schemes have been so important when we're looking at the energies. This is kind of like a cool, laid back, I'm thinking beach by yourself kind of energy. But it's all good. It really is. It's all good. It's just a new way of being for you, where there may have been a lot of excitement, a lot of people, a lot of different energies. This is not that way. This is very much solitary, and you making decisions to be on your own and developing you, becoming your authentic self. All right. Yeah. So your operating system, the way that you move about the world without really knowing that you're doing what you do, is this major arcana. It's the Strength card. It's that pride and dignity and confidence of the lion. That's how you're able to, move so easily through this fool's journey. Who knows, next weekend steamer, the main energy might be the world, where you've gone through this transition so quickly that, you know, you're ready for the next adventure, the next thing. But how this plays out, you're able to do that because you have this inner guidance system that is your peace, your strength, your you just don't lose. You know, you always win. That's the way that you approach life. I can dig it. Yeah, I can dig it. So recently, you may have had an encounter with someone from your past, someone with a deep love for you. You have a deep love for them. Some sort of soulmate energy. There's a piece of content that that I'm going to put out today. It says, soulmates don't break up. It's true, because your soul is pure. You know, if you have a soul, and I'm trusting that you do watching this video, and I say that because not everyone has a soul. You know, that might be a little controversial, but it is the truth. And your soul tribe gravitates towards you. There may be distractions. There may be things in this life that, you know, make living among people a little difficult. However, your soulmate understands your being, your ways, and though their background, you know, their earthly background might be coming from a different place from you, your soul has come from the same place. You're from the same soul tribe. And so this energy has recently come in, and it's kind of shaking your world so much so that you're going through a major life event. With these three major arcanas, these are very high vibe, very high energy. It's like, you know, popping popcorn. You start out with this kernel, and it has to get to this very, very high temperature in order to pop into existence. Now, if I remember right, last week's coming in energy was the Devil card. And if you followed my videos for any amount of time, you know that I see the Devil card as like an alchemical process where you're going through the fire. It doesn't have to be, you know, some sort of evil thing. It's not always that way. Although it could be a situation where you're putting yourself through the fire. It can manifest as addictions. It can manifest as obsessions. It could manifest as overindulgence or controlling. But you individually have to go through your own trials to get you to the next phase, the next part of your journey, right? So I say that because that was the energy that was coming in, right? The Devil energy was coming in, and that's the fire that you had to go through to pop that kernel into the new phase, the new thing that you're going through, which is what we see here in this spread. Okay. Yeah. See, I see a lot of you are taking a lot of what is taking place in your life up until this point and making some strategic decisions. Now, this is the Queen of Swords. I want to caution you because of the energy that we're going into, you know, this eclipse energy. It's going, this logic is going to be eclipsed. It possibly can be eclipsed by this overwhelming feeling of, well, I want to do this. I don't care if it makes sense. You know, so what you're focused on is keeping, staying in your lane, you know, holding it in the road, so to speak. and making sure that you're cutting out anything that does not serve your purpose going forward. So that's gonna be, you know, I want to say this cautiously, because you're in a situation where you're starting something new, but at the same time you're trying to hold on to this sword, you know, wielding the sword. I'm encouraging you to, you know, lighten up, be gentle with yourself, and don't be too hasty, and don't be too, you know, rigid. However, make sure that you're using that sword to cut out anything that is not serving you. Don't repeat any of the harsh lessons that you've learned before. So yeah, keep this sword handy. Just don't hold it too tight, because you are going into something new. Oh. So you have another queen as the energy coming in. So as I'm saying, don't hold too tight to that sword. Be gentle with yourself. This Queen of Cups is that queen of gentility, intuition, feeling it before it's there. It's like, you know, water, going with the flow, you know, being in the moment so that you know when to pull that sword out. Or better yet, knowing what battles are yours and what battles belong to your divine team, you know, because that's what this growth process is about. It is about knowing how to utilize this energy, this information, this enlightenment that you receive when you go to your quiet place, when you are communing with the Most High, the spirits, you know, to get enlightenment. You learn that the battle is not yours, you know, and so you don't have to have an answer for everything, and you don't have to fight everything. All you really need to know is where you're supposed to be in each moment, and be there, not everywhere else. You don't have to involve yourself into every political agenda or every social thing that might be coming into your awareness. You can decline. Saying no is a powerful thing. Yeah, I love this. So your energy is this Ten of Pentacles. You're about yourself, you know, you're about building a legacy for yourself and for your family. And so you're good. You're walking in your authentic self. And that's why this is looking so beautiful, because you know who you are, you know what you want, and you're going for that. There might be the every now and then thing that you have to figure out, but that's what the Pentacles are about. It's about putting things together, figuring things out, actually doing the work. Pentacles are about the manifestation, and the Cups energy, it just, you know, keeps you in I don't know, it's kind of like if this Pentacle card is the road, the Cups is kind of like your intuition that keeps you in the road. You know, this Swords energy is the car. You know, you're on the road, you're going to your destination, you have to know where you're going, and you have to get there. So all of this energy, the way that it's playing, it's like you are in alignment to go where you want to go. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So you, in your environment, you have a King of Pentacles. This is the boss, the person that can call the shots. In this legacy, you know, you are the legacy holder. God, this is so beautiful. So it's like you and your person are creating this newness, and it's obviously your soulmate, you know, the Six of Cups. And y'all are doing pretty good for yourselves. You both are in alignment with where you want to be. You're in harmony with where you want to go. And it's so interesting because we have two queens here and this King of Pentacles. So y'all are balancing one another out. The one on one hand, this King of Pentacles is the King of Resources. And here we have the strategist, this Queen of Swords, and the nurturer, the Queen of Cups. So this looks like a well-rounded situation. And your desires, you want to be this Queen of Wands. Look at this royal energy. Do y'all remember when the royals were coming out all the time? Well, here they are again. This Queen of Wands energy. You're building what I said, this Fool energy. You're building something, and you're wanting the energy to not give up, to keep going, to be determined, you know, to provide everything that you need for this new venture, this new thing that you have going on. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. Yeah. Beautiful. So this is the Six of Pentacles. The Most High, your love team, are going to be generous to you, right? So what I'm seeing here, okay, so remember I said next weekend steamer, we might start out with the World card because you're graduated, you've probably gone all the way through this new phase. Well, this is like, yeah. And look at all this royal energy. You're accustomed to winning, and this is no different. No different at all. This is good. This is really, really good. We have the fire. We have fire, earth, water, air. Three queens, a king, soulmate energy. So let's see. Let's see what we have here. Feeling negative emotions means I'm launching request. This is good. This is good. Listen again. Feeling negative emotions means I'm launching request. I'm asking for something from the universe. As more people observe hardship and strike a tense, resistant pose and therefore disallow their own well-being, others use them as their reason to do the same. And in a very short time, a very negative pattern of resistance can sweep through your population. The good news in this scenario is that in every moment that every person is feeling negative emotion about their economic state, vibrational requests for more abundance are launched, and those requests are heard clearly and responded to immediately by source. Y'all, this is so beautiful because if you are starting something that is from a need, right? If you're starting a new job because you needed to start a new job, you know, you needed more resources. Well, you put that out there. You put that request out there, and look at all this. You're going to be given an abundance. You know, you're going to be given what you asked for. And look at how it's coming in. So yeah, this is so wonderful. All right, I want to get some more oracle cards. Let's see what we have. Yeah, that's beautiful because your thoughts become you. You know, what you put out will come back to you. We're all energy. we are all energy. And we are moving through what we call space and time. In a linear way, which we can see because we age. We can see because things change. But we also move interdimensionally, which we don't always see. We don't always see it because we're consumed, we're consumed by the activities, the things, the people, the stuff that's in our world. So yeah, I said it was about love, right? Door to romance. The door to romance. So you've been keeping your heart to yourself, contemplating your own existence, contemplating what you love, what you don't love, and you're just in that mode, of somebody gave you some time to yourself, and that was probably the worst thing for them because you enjoyed it so much. And so now your heart is, it's your own. You're happy to share it with yourself. But there's an opening. Some of you may have had your soulmate to come in, some sort of somebody that knocked on that door and said, hey, can I come in? I have one of those. I think I have a key. I think I can open your heart. Can I come in and show you? So I love that. Yeah, I like the way this is looking. 3 queens. The King of Pentacles with this 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Did we have divine timing too last week? 7 of Pentacles. No, that may have been a personal reading. Yeah, and it's high time too, because this 9 of Wands, it's like some of y'all have gone through a lot. You've gone through so much, and it's, high time that the tables start turning for you. Definitely. Solitude wanted to come out. It's like that Hermit card. The truth. The truth will set you free. But first it'll piss you off. The truth. Spending that time alone. But this is actually being called to a higher purpose. This is being called to a higher calling. This looks like love. You've sent out a request. You're in some sort of way not, where you want to be. And so, the words that you speak, if you complain, if you, grumble in your heart about what you don't have, that's a request that you're sending out. Any kind of negative vibration is that request that you're putting out there, asking for something, to come to you. And this is interesting because your call, your request has come back, and you doing this spiritual work on yourself has called in something higher for you. So yeah, you might be getting a companion, but the companion is not going to be anything that you've had before. It's going to be a higher calling for you, a higher purpose in your love life, in your relationship. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. As usual, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my email, Cherish Daily Media. It's probably been flashing here somewhere. Cherish Daily, it's not Cherish Daily Media, it's Cherish Daily Tarot 1111 at gmail.com. The Father's Day promo, it's $50. It's a mini intuitive, very insightful, one question. Or we can just ask, what do you need? You know, like we did for the Mother's Day promo. It's really up to you. A lot of the men that I do readings for are really looking into how to improve their life, you know, as opposed to things like relationship stuff. They're very much into their spirit, you know, how can I be better? So I love that. So yeah, readings aren't just for women. It's especially for men, so that you know, so that we can all bring in that masculine and feminine energy into our lives. So y'all have a great weekend. Until next time, namaste.